Good afternoon, morning, wherever you're at. Morning, afternoon. Cathy says, hello. Hey, everybody, can you hear me? Let me know, because I don't know until somebody tells me there's a problem. How is everybody? How was your weekend? OMG. Okay. Hey, how's it going? I hope everybody had a great weekend and happy Halloween, everybody. If you had seen me this morning, that would have been a wonderful costume. My hair was like cute, 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 all over the place. Okay, my goodness, my goodness. Nobody can get motivated today. I don't know why. Maybe it's because there's no sun. I don't know. Anyway, we're using my laptop. We're going to go back to what we used to do, where we would go live on Facebook and take, if I remember, take the videos, post them to YouTube afterwards, because we were having some difficulties and we have more audience here. So we prefer to cater to you guys, and then you can see us first here. And the people that are not on Facebook, they can go on over to YouTube. And once we get our act together, Manda, good morning. I have not received your email address for being a subscriber to our page. I emailed you. Sassy Silver Sisters emailed you. Check your spam folder, whatever. If you cannot get through, just email us at Sassy Silver Sister. Oh, there you go. What I'm going to do is try to copy it. It's not going to let me. I'll do it later. I need to hide this. You don't want everybody in the world to have your email, or do you? How am I going to copy this? Wait a minute. Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate it, because it was stressing me. I don't know why, but it was. Okay. We're going to save that, and I'll delete it so that everybody in the world will not have. If I can figure out how to do that. I don't know what happened there. Did it save it? No. Okay, hang on. I'm an old lady trying to do new things. Oh, okay. Thank you, ma'am. I just don't want everybody in the world to have your stuff. And you know what? Every time I get, it's one of them days. And I forgot to take the you know what and phone out of here. Copy. It's always spam too, y'all. You're seeing me not know how to do something. Hi, Jerry and Alma. You know what? I am not I know what I can do. I know what I can do. It's not helping me try to. Okay. I know what I can do. I'm going to do like my mom does. She doesn't know how to copy and paste. So she does this number. She knows what she's doing. If you can't do it one way, there's another way to do it. Let me see if it turned out. Oh, yeah. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Oh, my gosh. Anyway, today is Halloween. And can you tell? Yes, you can. October 31st, 2022. And all that does, October 31st, all that does for me is tell me I got to pay bills. OMG. How was your weekend, Jerry and Alma? Today I'm drinking what we have discussed before. Where are we? And I like the StreamYard here because, see, everything is readable. If you know what you're doing, it's readable. This is very sweet, but it works. It's got the caffeine in it. Hey, Pauline, how are you? It's got the caffeine in it, so it's just right for if you want something sweet. I don't know how many calories is in it because I don't want to know. Um, the It's just something to just if you're looking for something sweet. Oh no, you know what you're supposed to do? You go to your windshield and you exit out. That's what I do. People probably think I'm nuts, but if a black cat crosses my path, I go, "Meow, meow." I don't like it either. I d- you know, I, what I do is I have faith that everything's going to be okay, but I take precautions. I take precautions because if I take precautions, I'm doubly, I don't know. I'm a crazy. No, I don't like, no, mm-mm. I don't like black cats come crossing my path. I know it. It doesn't help on Halloween, does it? It's really sad because they tell you to, if you've got a black cat, to keep it enclosed on Halloween. Isn't that sad? Um, Poor cat don't know. So anyway, okay. So let's ask Alexa. I don't know where you guys are at. Yeah. I don't know where you guys are at, but this is what we're going to do for Culpeper, Virginia, because that's where I'm at the moment. Alexa, this is my co host. Alexa, what is the weather for Culpeper, Virginia?
Currently, in Culpeper, it's 60 degrees Fahrenheit with cloudy skies. Today, you can expect showers, with a high of 65 degrees and a low of 55 degrees. Would you also like tomorrow's weather?
Yes.
Tomorrow in Culpeper, you'll see clouds with a chance of showers, and can expect a high of 75 degrees Fahrenheit and a low of 51 degrees.
Ay, ay, ay. I know we need rain, but I don't want it. Only rain at night. Okay. Alexa, what's the weather in Kenosha, Wisconsin today?
Currently, in Kenosha, Wisconsin, it's 54 degrees Fahrenheit with showers. Today, you can expect clouds and showers, with a high of 60 degrees and a low of 40 degrees. Would you also like the current humidity?
No, it's going to rain. I already know it. Alexa, what's the weather in Texas?
Right now in Austin, Texas, it's 66 degrees Fahrenheit with partly sunny skies. Throughout the day, you can expect more of the same, with a high of 80 degrees and a low of 58
Wow.
degrees. Would you also like tomorrow's weather?
No, thank you. I don't know what area in Texas, but it's got to be warmer than here. Actually, I love the cooler weather, but I don't like the bitter weather where it's like bite you. I don't like that. Um, because it's so dry when it gets like that that you can't function. Alexa, tell me a joke.
What do you call it when a billboard almost falls on you? A really bad sign.
Oh, I know a lady. A friend of mine was driving. She goes, "Notice my car's not here." And I said, "No, oh, what's the matter?" "It's in the shop." "Oh, why is it in the shop?" "Well, I'm driving down the road and a tree fell on me." Alexa, what's the weather in Houston, Texas?
In Houston, Texas, it's 70 degrees Fahrenheit with clear skies and sun. Today, you can look for partly sunny weather, with a high of 79 degrees and a low of 60 degrees. Would you also like tomorrow's weather?
No, that's okay. I'm jealous. I don't need it. Y'all are dry today, so that's good. Okay, let's get down to making a mess. I make messes and I don't like to. Yeah, my friend was not hurt, but that's not the deal. After that, every time I went to her house, I was afraid a tree was gonna fall on me. Oh, that's not good. Okay, let's see. Okay, today, Halloween. We got some information. It is October 31st, so it's Carve a Pumpkin Day. I think you carve it before today, but if you don't do anything else, carving pumpkin is a good activity. I think we have a video up of Halloween stories or something on YouTube, so go check it out. And of course, today's Halloween. Increase your psychic powers today. Happy birthday! Happy birthday! We're trying to think of a song for Sassy Silver Sisters' Happy Birthday, and we haven't figured it out yet. We keep trying. We keep trying. We'll figure it out. It'll be a cute song. Okay. The history in 1926, magician Harry Houdini dies from complications of a ruptured appendix. Well, isn't that something? 1984, Indian Prime Minister Indira Gandhi was assassinated. That's 1984. Okay. All right. Here's the birthdays. We got a few of them. 1795, John Keats, poet. 1860, Juliette Gordon Low, founder of Girl Scouts of America. 1912, Dale Evans, Queen of the West. Her name was Frances Octavia Smith. Huh. See, I don't read these. I copy and paste. Okay. 1922, Barbara Bell Geddes, actress Miss Ellie Ewing. Oh, on TV series Dallas in 1922. Okay. 1931, Dan Rather. You know him, TV news anchorman. 1936, Michael Landon. Yes, we know him. Bonanza. 1950, John Candy, actor, comedian. 1950, Jane Pauley, sorry, TV journalist. 1963, Dermot Mulroney, actor. Don't know who he is, sorry. 1967, Vanilla Ice, singer, actor. Ice, baby. Okay, coolness. That's information I'll forget. Sorry. I do. I forget it. It's new every year on that date. It's new information. Sad, but that's the way it goes. Okay. We have tasting to do. By the way, I want to thank everybody for subscribing to our YouTube channel. This is where we store videos. Our blog is where we store written stuff like recipes, activities, information. So I want to thank everybody for subscribing. If you subscribe to sassysilversisters.blogspot.com, you will get an email reminder and a free recipe. Kelly's doing a wonderful job. She was having I think her last giveaway is the first Friday of November. She's done it for a year and she's had a wonderful time doing it, and we're grateful. and participate on the blog so that she gets her count up so that because the way the way websites and stuff works is the more activity, the more action on it, the more privileges you get. That's just the way it works. Okay, and okay, so let's do this. Let's do the um, reviews. And this year we're making changes. Like we're doing the this on Facebook, and that's what we did before. But I was trying to solve two birds with one stone, but things were starting to act up, and it was causing problems. So we'll go ahead and download Sassy Grand. Hi, Patricia. Um, she's on her way back home from Tennessee with my sister Rhonda, and they went to visit my brother. They had a they had a vacation, and then they just left Tennessee. They had a vacation in Myrtle, and they just left Tennessee, and they're on their way home, expected any time, and they will. Um, they went to see our brother. Our brother had one thing after the other after heart surgery. The family does not want me to go into details, and I do understand. But we still need prayers for our brother. Um, he's um, he's trying. He's trying just as happy Halloween, Kathleen. He's trying to recover, and it's been one thing after the other. So keep those strong prayers going because he really, really, really needs them. Okay. All right. Got that in. I knew I was going to say something sooner or later about that. So, yeah. So, mom's on her way. So, you'll be seeing her. I don't know when she's headed out again, but you'll be seeing her face some more. And I want to do another thing on the hat since it's becoming winter time. She does a hat thing. Brother's name, we call him, his legal name is Tess, Tess. We call him, thank you so much. We call him Ricky. That's his nickname, but that's his name to me. um, and yeah, he's really, really needing those prayers. Okay. I don't know what I was saying before that, but anyway, happy Halloween, Kathleen. Okay, this is what we're doing today. Today is Halloween, so my brain is going. um, Now these items I got at Aldi's, which I love to shop at Aldi's, but you never know what you're going to get. Thank you so much, Kathleen. You never know what you're going to get, and when I go to look it up, I can't find the information for some odd reason. I was very upset last time. Um, so I try to research the product, and so I can give you a visual and a link after the fact. Okay, so we're going to try. Okay, this is a frozen, and I thought it went where to go, where to go, where to go. I thought it would be. You know what I like to do? I like to get frozen stuff. I like frozen better anyway. Sweet potato blend is frozen. And the reason I like to get these frozen things, if they're cheap enough anyway, is because then I can create my own similar if I want to. This is sweet potato blend by Season's Choice. It's a 1 pound, it's 16-ounce bag, filled to frozen for locked in freshness. Okay. This cost me $2.30 at Aldi's. And I'll tell you what's in it real quick. Sweet potato, green beans, grilled pepper and onion with an olive oil and parsley dressing. And I said, OMG, see the picture of it? I said, I got to get that and taste that. I've had something similar before. If it wasn't the same thing, I did a review on it a long time ago on something similar. If it wasn't this, it was a blend with the sweet potato, but I don't know if it was this or not, but it's time for sweet potatoes. And, oh, crud. Okay. Calories per serving. There's 4 servings in this bag. Calories are 110. You can't beat that. Sodium, carbs, 7%. So I don't know if, well, because of the sweet potato, right? So here's the ingredients. Y'all want to do a cheap thing. It's like I do. It's sweet potato, green beans, red bell peppers, yellow bell peppers, onion, canola oil, parsley, salt, dextrose, and garlic powder and pepper. Garlic powder just does it for me. I love garlic. Okay, so I'm going to show you. Somebody asked me what I wanted for Christmas, and I said, I don't know. But I'm thinking of getting a warmer kind of thing for here so it can be warm when I taste it. I put a towel over it. Okay, hang on. This is what it actually looks like. Watch me spill it on my computer. Isn't that pretty? Oh, that's so pretty. It smells like all the vegetables. Let me grab a bunch of everything. Y'all, now you know what I'm eating for lunch, y'all. It's good, y'all. Y'all need to try it. I'm going to save this information. Thank you. I'm going to save this information because I really do want to do it myself. When I do it myself, might even be a recipe online. When I do it myself, I'll let y'all know how it turns out. It's probably better doing it myself, right? This is good. You can also add whatever you want to it. You know, I used to do a stir fry, and I'd buy the stir fry that had all the seasonings in it. Put it in a stir fry pan. Then I would just throw stuff in it, and all the seasonings in it, and I would double the batch. And that's called being lazy, but it was good because I'm not really. Rhonda and Kelly do better than I do. I'm one of them. Don't you know what I mean? Just throw things together. Like I can make a good beef vegetable soup because you dump everything in the pan. That's pretty good, y'all. So here it is, Season's Choice. And it does look like the package, right? So it's something, and it doesn't cost that much. You could probably make a larger batch for that amount of money, but if you want something really quick, just throw it in there. Onions and a little bit of honey. Oh, I didn't think about honey. Oh, and basil. Oh, the honey. The honey is good. I'm going to do that. I got tons of honey because everybody I know is a beekeeper. Okay. I'm going to do that. Thanks for that tip. Because it would. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that sounds good. Okay. All right. Desert hummus was only $1.45. Dessert. Dessert. It was only $1.45 at Aldi's. I don't know what it is at the other stores. I love Aldi's for certain things. So if y'all got Aldi's, Lidl's, whatever, similar type stores, the only suggestion I have when you shop there, the produce does not last as long. It seems. I don't know, but that's what it seems. So if you're buying cucumbers for the week, I don't know if they're going to last. You know how cucumbers get soggy? Okay. Try it. You'll like it. Oh, let me show you the package. Okay. Good. Pumpkin pie hummus. Ooh. Everything's pumpkins right now. Gluten-free, vegan. 8 ounces. Aldi, twice as nice. Guaranteed. Park Street Deli. Okay, amount per serving. Okay, in this is about 8 servings, which is 2 tablespoons. See? And it's only 50 calories. I think I'm on it. Let's taste it first. I'm not gonna remark. Okay. Oh, excuse me. All right, I got a chip here. Let's see. Smells like pumpkin. Okay, pumpkin pie it is. OMG. If you like pumpkin pie, you will like this. And you will only have 50 calories a serving. Which is 2 tablespoons. Which 2 tablespoons is good for a snack. I approve this. OMG. Enjoy with pretzels would be better. Not graham crackers. You know why I don't like graham crackers with sweet stuff? Is because the cracker is already sweet and you don't taste. But I do have another kind of chip here that's salty. Because I bought some snacks for myself. This is a tortilla chip. Okay, it's not a pretzel, but it's salty. So let's do it. Try it. Pretzels would be good with this. Okay, pretzels it is, guys. You can also do, where did I see it? You can also do apples, but I would prefer the salty of the chip and be able to taste this. Yep, good, guys. Now you know what I'm snacking on. Okay, that was good. I'm happy when I come up with something great. That's for the holidays. That's for Halloweeny. Okay. What else did I want to tell you guys? Make sure you follow us, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Oh, let me tell you what I did yesterday. I have a Facebook page. I'll post it here if you don't know. Let me get this out of the way. where you can follow me. Facebook.com/ it's Cathy's Online Sales. If I spelled it right, that's what it is. I don't even know if I spelled it right. It's one of them days. Online. No, see? Didn't spell it right. Okay, Cathy's Online Sales. It's Facebook, also YouTube. Okay, we'll do that. On our sales pages, I don't think we can do the friends things, but I'll look you up personally. My personal page, you might not like. I've got a lot of political crap on there. Okay. But you can go over to my Facebook page. Did it do it right? Cathy's Online Sales. You can go over there and see what I'm up to, because what I do on the side, well, I used to do it a lot. Now my son's taken over the big stuff. But anyway, and you can see I have a YouTube channel too, Cathy's Online Sales. I have a YouTube channel, but Facebook is like my bulletin board. It's where I share everybody's experiences, and what they're selling, etc. Whatever I want you guys to know, that's where it's going to be. And um, so yesterday I helped my son. Um, he bought a unit at auction, a storage unit. You know how they do, like Storage Wars. He bought a unit, and then I have done this. I have been buying storage units forever, since my kids were like 10 and they're 50. My son's going to be 50. Anyway, so like 40 years. And then almost 40 years, let's put it that way. And then so I've done it. You have to have help. I only do little units myself. When something's beeping. What the heck? Anyway, I only do I hear something beeping in the background. I don't know if it's me or somebody else. But anyway, Trisha. Anyway, so what I do is you buy these storage units at auction, like Storage Wars. And I used to do it a lot, but you have to have help. So now I'm trying to help my son, because I love helping people do this. I've helped several people get into it, because it's a good investment, but it's the hardest, dirtiest work I've ever done in my life, but I enjoyed it. And that's why I keep doing it. So anyway, so I helped my son yesterday. And he found these chairs. Hi, Suzette. He found these chairs that I cannot find. Literally, I cannot Google it. I cannot find it anywhere, because we need to know. I mean, if you're going to resell something, we need to know. So I've tried and tried and tried. So anyway, so I met my son over there at his unit, and I tried to, uh, he was videoing. So whenever he does his video, you might see me getting after him, because I'm a mom. But anyway, um, it doesn't make any difference. We found some treasures. Now his Facebook page is slash. If I got that right, I'm famous for misspelling. His Facebook page is Storage Bandit. And he's got this. There's other Storage Bandits on there, but his is Storage Bandit. And I also have links in my stuff too. So, and you might want to look under my stuff and you'll be able to see it. But he's new to all this. Um, so, and he's learning. So he's going to do some editing of his video. I don't know how long it'll take him because he videoed all day long. And it's like, oh my gosh. But anyway, so we we want to be able to identify. It was a unit that had antiques, and we want to be able to identify those chairs. When I get off of here, if you have not seen it, because I'm reaching out to everybody. If you have not seen it, I posted. Does anybody know? On Sassy Silver Sisters, I posted it. If you can go back and search the post, you'll see it. I'd love to be able to help him identify those chairs. I just can't find a picture of them anywhere. And everybody likes these chairs, but I don't know how to I can't identify them. So we had fun. He found some artwork. Excuse me. He found some artwork. He found some jewelry. He found let's see, artwork, jewelry, some souvenirs from countries, I don't know if they're expensive or not. He found some watches which are high dollar. He found, what else did he find in there? Of course, the different antique chairs and tables and stuff. So if you follow his page, you might be able to get a peek at it. If you go over to Cathy's online sales, I might be able to. I know, Amanda, I'm excited. He was excited too when he called me. This is funny. When he called me, he was out of breath. He goes, "Oh my gosh, Mom! Oh my gosh!" And because you buy these things online, you go pay, and then you're able to some people get ripped off, but he wasn't. And you're able to go through it. So he called me and he's out of breath. Yeah. So I could tell something was going on. He said, "Oh my gosh, this is a good unit." I said, "Don't tell me." And he wanted to tell me so bad. I said, "Don't tell me. Don't tell me. I'll wait and I'll see it for myself. I want to be excited too. Um, I don't want you to spoil it." Actually, Suzette, it this one wrinkle. Do I need Botox? That one wrinkle's driving me crazy. Anyway, it's probably the way that light. Oh nope, it's a wrinkle. Anyway, Suzette, yeah, it's not, it the way you make money though, you don't gamble. Some people gamble. They got too much money and they gamble. So I don't do that. I'm like, um, I'm a low baller type thing. I don't gamble on stuff. So you see everything in there. And if you can go on storagetreasures.com and see what they are auctioning off. And the auction is the first person that, like some people, this one lady said, she bought a unit. This is before buying online. My son does it. I don't. Um, so because he's not afraid of it, I'm afraid of it because I don't want to get ripped off and get ticked off. So anyway, this one lady said she bought a unit in Pennsylvania, and she said that she drove all the way to Pennsylvania to pay, and they said nope, the person paid. Eh, Yeah, that's how it works. You go online, you look at the things that are up for auction. Storage Treasures is the most common place. There are other places. Oh, okay. You might, because Walmart is a big steel building. Yeah. Anyway, so you go over there and you look at these auctions. Was built in 1932 from my Oh, that's nice. And it means more to you. So anyway, so he's yeah. So if you're just curious and you don't want to even bother. I studied for a whole year because a friend of mine used to do it. Oh yeah, I go to these all the time. And I said, I've heard about them, but I don't know nothing about it. And he said, oh yeah, I do it all the time. And I said, why do you do it? He says, I look for tools. And he said, and I get rid of the rest. And he knew I was having a yard sale. So he said, I'll bring it over. Just give me 20 bucks. Are you kidding me? He gave me a whole bunch of stuff. And it was well worth 20 bucks. I mean, it was well worth it. And I said, that just got me hooked. And I said, okay. So I got brave enough and I went to some physical, now they're mostly online. So I went to some physical auctions, on-site auctions. And they said, some of them you have to sign up, most of them you have to sign up, some of them you don't. And they said, so I talked to everybody there and I started learning. And I did that for like 3 or 4 times. Didn't bring no money, even if I wanted to, because I did not know what I was doing. So I went to 3 or 4 auctions and then I got brave and I took some money and I went to one and I purchased a unit and I was hooked after that. That was it. That was the end because I bought um, one of the ones I bought was a set. It was $75, and and it looked like just a bunch of books and some extension cords, and it just didn't look like a whole bunch. I paid $75 for it. Let me tell you what, them bag of books, I took them to the local, used bookstore, and I ended up with over $200 just from those books. I didn't do nothing with them but hand them the books. And then, um, and then I didn't know what I was doing, so I had them give me the books back, and then I could resell them from there. Um, and then they had so many extension cords, it was not funny. And you can sell extension cords. Everybody needs extension cords. And if you can resell them cheaper than they buy them in the store. So I added it up one time. I made $1,000 off of a $75 investment. And I could put everything in my minivan at the time. So I bought it that day. I moved it that day. The end. You just have to resell. You have to concentrate. That was before computers and before the marketplace. So stuff like that is a lot of fun. I was talking to my one daughter and she goes, that's not fun to me. And I said, but it is to me. And it's the way I can turn an investment and over. I can invest money and then that's the end. I end up, I will buy it. Let's say I bought something for $75, right? You quick sale stuff. So I took the books over and they told me that day what they would give me that evening. And I go, okay, auction paid for, rest is a plus. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. And I like antiques. And these chairs are driving me crazy. So I need your help because we don't want to list them until we kind of know the a little bit of the value. We might end up having to because maybe it was one of a kind. I don't know. Maybe it was a limited edition. I don't know. But they're two chairs. One is a rocker, one is straight, and they're the same, exact same thing, only one is a rocker. And it has been reupholstered. If you go down and look at the listing, at the post on Sassy Silver Sisters and all over the place, you'll see it. Um, it's just it's driving me crazy that I can't find it. Because when you sell something, If you don't have anything to compare it to, you might not make the value of it, and that's not good. But anyway, so it was fun, but I couldn't move. Oh, my feet were hurting so bad. We were there from 12 to 6, 6 hours, but guess I lost weight. So I go, I got to get back doing this, man, because I put on lots of weight since COVID first started. So, yeah. So now I know I can lose weight with physical activity, get those calories off. So Rhonda has a treadmill. So I guess I'm going to have to use her treadmill or walk around her lot there or walk around Walmart. I got to do something, but I'm not doing it for 6 hours. But I did. I lost weight immediately. I think I lost, trying to think. Um, yeah, I lost 5 pounds in one day. I did not eat all day, which is bad, I know. I didn't eat, um, but I ate, when I got home, and it wasn't a heavy meal. So, yeah. So now I know. Now I know exactly because I've been on diets and they just it's not working. But I do know that if I work a storage unit where you doing boxes and you're sorting and you're doing all that, and you're not eating, that the weight will come off. So, yep, 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 yep. Yeah, I think that wooden kitchen tables, and it's the whole set. I look back at the pictures. I've got my grandmother's table, and it's in pitiful shape. It's been painted. It's a couple, but I know it's my grandmother's, and it's a drop leaf table. And, so it means more to me than just the table. Don't have the chairs to go with it, but I have memories of this table. Um, and I've got a couple other things from family that might not mean a whole lot to somebody else, but it's family stuff. So, yep, yep, yep. I don't know what my kids are gonna have for me except junk because I don't really collect anything. I did get a t-shirt from him that had Honolulu, Hawaii on it, which is my birthplace. So, yeah. All right, my ladies. I love talking to you guys. I really, really do. If you have any questions, thank you for the email, by the way, Amanda. Um, if you have any questions, you can always message us. If you have any suggestions, you can always message us. If you just want to say hi, you can message us. It's no big deal. Um, when do we get to answer our messages is another story. So it depends on how busy the day is, but we try. I really appreciate you guys. And let me get off of here so I can post. So I can post my and also let me tell you something. I'm not being rude. If I don't see your comment during my live, it is not because I'm just skipping you over. I have noticed that StreamYard doesn't catch them all. So you know, that's just the way it goes. There's only so much I can do. Anyway, update on the camera. I had to get a lens. So I don't know if the lens is in the post office yet or not. The kids did give me, I think I told you this last time. The kids did give me where to go, where to go. Oh, well, oh, hang on. It's heavy. It's hammer, Mom. It's hammer. Okay. They gave me a pasta maker. OMG. And that's what I'm going to use for the fondant for cookies. And I can let you guys know how that works. Because that's got to start I'm making Thanksgiving cookies, so that's going to have to start here shortly before I start gathering the ingredients, make sure I got everything, and then I can test drive this guy and make sure that he is working right. And it's an Atlas 180 from Mercado. What is the brand? Yeah, Mercado. It's a classic. It's sucker is made in Italy, so you know it's good. And I haven't used it yet. I haven't got to practice with it yet, but I'll let you guys know what you think. I did not want to get a real cheap machine because I didn't want to get mad at it. I didn't want it to break on me and not work properly. This guy, I think he's one of the ones that when I get old and grayer, and I don't want to turn the handle, if it becomes an issue, you can buy a motor for it and attach it to it. And I'm going, well, that's cool. So, if I need to, let's put it that way. And some people buy these things for, they buy these things for, yeah, they buy these things for clay and stuff too, but you can't mix and match. You can't do it for food and then do it for industrial stuff too. So, anyway, so I'm excited. We got a lot of things going on. Keep the prayers up for my brother. And he would get mad at me, but I don't care. For every little bit helps. You know how guys are sometimes. Ah, but anyway, he needs it. He really, really, he needs that. He needs that extra help. Seriously. And the family's grateful. Okay. All right. I had fun. Um, I wish I could stay longer and have other things to talk about, but look how long I've been on here rambling. We have not decided our next sisters. Uh, thank you so much, Suzette. Yes. Um, we haven't decided our next get together. We also got to decide when me and Rhonda and Kelly want to go live for not live for a video for our updates on Sister Wives. We've been chatting about that on YouTube. Go look on YouTube. And so the last two episodes we haven't talked about yet. And so I'll keep y'all updated. Remember, subscribers get firsthand info and of Sassy Silver Sisters page is $4.99 a month. You can quit anytime you feel like it. And I have another gift to give away to the next subscriber. So you guys come on and join us. Like I said, you get more you get more you get like if we decide a date, I'll let you know the date before I put it on blast. And you guys get, you know, kind of more personal information, even though I don't know how much personal. I mean, we got a lot. We don't care. We share. All right. Thank you so much. Um, I will see you next Monday if all goes well. And um, like I said, message us if you have any ideas. All right. Thank you. Have a great day. Bicycle. Whoops. Gotta hit two buttons.